Hey players! So now we're going to tackle some of the important factors of outer game, the first one being appearance. Now the way I see it, appearance is important for a man. It truly is, no matter how much you try to deny it. But wearing bummy clothes, beat-up sneakers, and hoodies all the time doesn't really classify you as an attractive or appealing male. So when dealing with appearance, the first thing you want to work on is being well-groomed. Style is something that anyone can pick up, but delivery is where it matters most. How you choose to pull off the clothes you wear is your delivery. I've met lots of women that love guys in polos. I've met lots of women that love guys in leather jackets. Whatever you choose to wear, make sure you pull it off. Make sure it fits your skin complexion. Make sure it fits your body frame. And make sure your clothing fits your setting. Not a lot of guys smile, and I think the reason they do that is because they think it creates the perception of weakness, which is so far from the truth. If you have someone coming up to you with a mean demeanor versus a smile, pretty sure you're going to want to talk to the person who's smiling more, just because you feel safer. Energy is important, so why do a lot of guys lack it? You always want to be equal or a little bit higher in energy in the group that you're with. You never want to be the guy sitting around going, what time are we going home? Oh, this is boring. Oh, I can't have a good time. Oh, this is no fun. Make sure you go out in high spirit. Make sure you carry out high spirit. And the next step is eye contact, and how very important it is to maintain it. Locking eyes with someone creates intensity, it creates passion, creates that sense of urgency that, wow, this person is looking at me right now. My friend Dominic Can posted on Facebook a while ago that when a woman makes eye contact with a man, he has 1.5 seconds to interact with her, or else his chances of talking to her decrease by 20% every second. You see how important eye contact is? Doing this can destroy the whole foundation of what we've built. The next step is material. So many guys freeze up because when they see a beautiful girl, they have no clue what to say. They sit there second guessing themselves about what they can possibly conversate with this girl about, thinking, wow, she must be different from all the other people in this world that I can't have a normal conversation with her. The way I look at it, conversation is just a transition piece from being uncomfortable to comfortable. A smart man once said this: if I tell you a funny joke, you're gonna go and say, hey, that was a funny joke. But if I tell you a string of funny jokes, you're gonna say, wow, that guy is funny. Look at people like Dane Cook, Dave Chappelle, Daniel Tosh. All these guys are comedians because they convey hilarious personalities. And it's not so much the subject material, it's they themselves that become funny. So you never want to get caught using preset material unless you turn it into your own. People tell other people's jokes all the time, but it's in the delivery that matters the most. Another big fear that a lot of men have is the fear of rejection. A lot of men don't want to be put in a situation where a woman's going to say, no, no thanks, okay, I'm good. Or just brush them off. So let me paint a picture for you. You walk into a room and you say, wow, everyone's eyes are on me, everyone's looking at me and judging me right now. But they thought the exact same thing about themselves when they walked into that room. You're not the only one dealing with it. And once you learn to conquer that, you'll be fearless. And the final step I want to talk to you about is to know when to Keno. Keno is a short word for kinesthetics, which is the concept of touching. A lot of guys nervously put their hands in their pockets. A lot of guys are afraid to interact and be social. Humans like to be touched. It's the truth. Now, I'm not saying go up to a girl and start petting her hair. What I simply mean is, as the conversation gets more involved, don't be afraid to touch the girl on her arm. Don't be afraid to grab her hand. Don't be afraid to move a little closer. People want to stay in their comfort zones, and that's kind of what holds them back. So if you can master all these steps, you, my friend, are on your way to mastering your outer game. And speaking about the game, be sure to like this video if you've ever read the book The Game by Neil Strauss. Be sure to leave a comment letting me know which one of the outer game tips you find is the hardest to master. And subscribe to the channel. As always, guys, love and peace. If you guys are looking for more reading material or pickup techniques, I'm going to throw a few names at you, so go research the ones you want. Dr. Paul, Neil Strauss, Mystery, Ross Jeffries, David D'Angelo, Juggler, Gunwitch. I don't recommend Gunwitch. In fact, don't even look up Gunwitch. The man's in jail. Yeah. Oh, I love Pop-Tarts.